We begin today with the world's richest person, Elon Musk's sharp and sustained defense of the H-1B visa, a program at the heart of America's tech workforce and at the center of a political storm since President Donald Trump's return to the White House. Speaking on a podcast, Musk praised the role of Indian immigrants in the US economy. He said, and I quote, "America has benefited immensely from talented Indians," unquote. But the conversation quickly turned to the tension around immigration. Why is America appearing more anti-immigration? Why is the H-1B visa suddenly under attack? Musk himself, a former H-1B visa holder, said a big part of the backlash stems from the program's misuse. Misuse by a handful of outsourcing firms. Misuse that he argues has fueled resentment. Musk was clear. Some companies have what he described gamed the system. They used H-1Bs to cut labour costs, and that, he says, has distorted the programme's purpose. But he warns that scrapping the visa is not the solution. He said ending the H-1B programme would be very bad. Bad for innovation, bad for competitiveness, bad for the US workforce itself. He pointed out that his own companies, SpaceX, Tesla, X and XAI, struggle to find enough skilled workers. He said there is always a scarcity of talented people, not a surplus, not a threat, a scarcity. And that scarcity, Musk insists, is why the H-1B visa must stay. He also sent a message to young Indians aiming for the US to be net contributors, create value, build things the world needs. He said that is the only metric that matters. Musk's defense of skilled immigration comes amid a Trump administration crackdown on the same. In September, President Donald Trump implemented a $100,000 fee for new H-1B applications, a move meant to discourage excessive filings and to pressure companies to hire Americans first. The step has hit Indian applicants the hardest because Indians remain the largest group using the H-1B pathway. Some conservative lawmakers have gone even further. Outgoing Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene wants the visa phased out entirely. She says it replaces American workers. She says it depresses wages. Her new bill aims to shut the program down over time. A direct threat to Indian professionals who rely on the visa as a pathway to jobs and often to permanent residency. Musk disagrees with that narrative. He says there is no real evidence that talented immigrants take away American jobs. He said the shortage of skilled people is real and that shutting the H-1B door would cripple industries that rely on top-tier talent. For Indian workers, who form nearly 3/4 of all approved H-1B beneficiaries, the stakes are enormous. For decades, the visa has been a bridge to better careers, better pay, and a potential green card. But today, that bridge is narrowing. Rules are shifting, costs are rising, and political rhetoric is hardening. As the US resets its immigration lens, Musk's message cuts through the noise. Despite the controversy, America's tech future may still depend on the people it lets in, not the people it keeps out.
They promised glory. They delivered fear. They shaped nations. They scarred generations. From brutal purges to propaganda machines, from stolen power to violent falls from the throne. Welcome to The Dictator, a series that strips away the myth and then exposes the men behind the tyranny. History remembers their power. Firstpost reveals their truth.